What better treat for movie night than a classic milkshake? Just add a couple of decadent ingredients, get your blender ready, and you're all set. I'm making 2 milkshakes today. They are so easy, and once you get the ratio of milk to ice cream down, you can personalize it however you like. I'm starting with the classic vanilla milkshake that my dad used to make for my sister and I. I love it, and it uses half of a banana, so it has that great sort of vanilla flavor, but it's not super banana-y. To make the milkshake, I'm going to start with my vanilla ice cream, and because this is such a simple flavor, it's really about the vanilla, you want to use a really good vanilla ice cream, preferably with real vanilla bean in it. And I let my ice cream soften for about 20 minutes so it's really easy to scoop. And I'll start with 3 scoops of ice cream right into the blender. Next, I'm going to add my banana. So just a half of a nice ripe banana. Now I'm going to add a raw egg, and yes, a raw egg. This is what my dad grew up drinking, so it's what I'm used to. But if you don't want to use a raw egg, use pasteurized one or no egg at all. Next, I'm going to add a dash of milk. You can always add a little bit more, but I like to start with just a little bit because I love my milkshakes really thick. Now, it's ready to blend. Well, that looks perfect. I'm gonna pour it out and give it a try. The only thing this milkshake is missing is some whipped cream. Let's give it a taste. It's really good. It's just like how Dad used to make it. Really vanilla-y and not a lot of banana. It's really subtle, and I love the egg in this drink because it sort of emulsifies everything and gives it this beautiful sort of thickness and richness that is really, really delicious. Now I'm going to make a toasted marshmallow s'mores milkshake, and it is so delicious. I love this one because it has that toasty marshmallow flavor and it's very unique. So get started like any other milkshake. I'm going to put in my ice cream. Next is the most important ingredient, the marshmallows. And as you can see, they're really nice and toasty. And the way I did this was just on an open flame on my stove, and I made sure to use a metal spear. This way you don't get anything burnt, and it's really easy. And the trick here is to get it nice and toasted because that's where all the flavor comes from. And a s'mores is not complete without a little bit of chocolate with those toasted marshmallows. So I like to grate my chocolate, but you can finely chop it too. Basically, I just want it small enough that it doesn't get stuck in the straw. Well, that looks like enough. I basically want a bit of chocolate flavor, but I don't want this to be a chocolate milkshake. So I'm just gonna scoop it up. In it goes. And I'll save the rest for garnish. All this is missing is my egg and some milk. And now we blend. Well, that is nice and blended, so I'm gonna give it a pour. And now for the garnish. I'm gonna put a little bit of whipped cream on top, and I really like this with unsweetened whipped cream. The milkshakes are already kind of sweet, so it's a really nice counterpoint. A sprinkling of the shaved chocolate. And then it's not a s'mores without a graham cracker. I just like to crumble these using my hands. It's just a little bit on top, just for some texture. Just like that. Let's give it a taste. That is so tasty. I love the toasted marshmallow flavor. It's really smoky and kind of has a burnt sugar thing going on. It's so good in a milkshake. And the chocolate's really subtle, and I like that. It's not a huge flavor, but it's there. And the graham crackers on top, well, they're good too.